Hey guys, good morning. It is Monday morning and a bunch of emails and Twitters have been pounding me all morning saying, has there been an explosion at the Pentagon? Well, not that I've heard of, but I saw all these messages and a photo that looks a little sus. But hey, show, not tell, all right? Let's go to the Pentagon. Let me show you what I see, okay? Okay, we're making our way up to the Lincoln Memorial at this time, which is just across Memorial Bridge from Arlington and the Pentagon. There's the Lincoln, and we're gonna go over this bridge now, and I don't think we can actually see the Pentagon, but we see where it's at, and it's just over there, behind that rail. Those buildings in the background are on the other side of Pentagon. Don't see anything, no smoke, no anything like that. Let's, you know what, we're gonna go up to the Air Force Memorial. That'll give us a nice panoramic view of the whole place. Okay, as we come around these trees, we should get our first glimpse of the Pentagon. It's just off to the left. This is the helicopter landing zone of the Pentagon. And there it is. And everything looks pretty normal. There's some road construction out here. Actually, the road I wanted to take. Let's just see how this detour works. Now, this area over here on my left is the area that was hit in 9/11. Yeah, right there. That's where the plane crashed in 9/11. Whoa, the road I want to take is now gone. How do I get up there? We'll figure this out. Hey guys, good morning. It is 10:55 on a Monday, and my Twitter and YouTube and email has been going absolutely bonkers this morning, with people sending me a photograph saying that there has been an explosion at or near the Pentagon. And as my channel's about showing you rather than telling you, I've decided to come out to the Pentagon. We're up here at the Air Force Memorial, overlooking the Pentagon, and I'm showing you what I see, which is not a lot. Okay, so there's the Pentagon as seen from the south parking lot. So we're on the south side of the Pentagon right now, and we'll zip down a little bit farther and I'll take you up the other side, the east front. But it's a pretty normal Monday morning, yeah? Actually quite a few cars. I mean, given how much DC is closed to the public, I mean, COVID closed still, work from home, la la la. There actually are quite a few cars. Let me see, if I go straight, I think I can only go in the express lanes. Yeah, so here's the east side, the east front. This is where all the big ceremonies are held when people arrive and whatnot. Let's go this way, yeah. Okay, so in my live stream, some of you asked, can you take us to the other side of the Pentagon? You're only showing one side. Well, yeah, that's where I was. I don't have a drone. I don't have a 360 cam that goes both sides. So we'll just drive over here. This is, I think it's called 110, Virginia 110, or maybe it's Virginia 1. And now you're looking at the east, sort of southeast side of the Pentagon. And we used to be able to go a lot closer before, during 9/11, the road used to go straight right past the Pentagon, but then they pushed it out here where we are now. You can see the old tunnels right over there. That's where the road used to go, but that was just too close for security considerations. And over here we have a lot of bushes and hedges. You can just see the roof of the Pentagon. This is where they do all the formal arrival ceremonies for, like, the Minister of Defense of, you know, Bulgaria or whoever else is coming to visit the Pentagon. There you go. You can see the north side, the helicopter pad. There's the Air Force Memorial way in the distance. That's where I was at filming earlier. Anyway, no signs of anything on this side out of the ordinary. Just your normal daily Pentagon. Hey guys, okay, so that's the Pentagon this morning. We're now down on the National Mall. We're gonna walk around a bit. I need to go home, take a shower, and then come back to the White House for an event. We'll see if we can get all this done. This is the castle and the gardens in front of the castle. Now the castle I think is closed for the next 5 years, but the gardens are open and they're always beautiful. Okay guys, so we have had yet another change of plans. The White House originally extended the lid till 1:30. It meant nothing of media reportability, nothing, no photos or anything like that until 1:30. They just extended that till 5:30, yeah? They just scheduled a meeting with Speaker McCarthy at 5:30. So nothing's gonna happen at the White House for the next 5 hours, 6. So we're gonna run home, we're gonna take a shower, we're gonna have a nice lunch with my wife, and then we'll go do something. But in the meantime, we gotta get back home. And that means we gotta bike around downtown DC and work our way back into Northwest. All right, so there's the big stick, the Washington Monument, as my kids call it. Now, normally I'd take you for a little bit of a walk today, but I really, if I mentioned in my live stream, I stubbed my toe. I mean, really badly stubbed my little toe, and it hurts to walk. In fact, it kind of hurts to bike a little bit. It's not as bad, but it was one of those bloody ones. It's going to be black and blue for a few days. So we're going to be kind of hobbling / limping for the next few days. Let's go down here. So we've got all these barriers set up and all these things being picked up. This was the George Washington University graduation ceremony. It takes place on the National Mall every year, right here in the shadow of the Washington Monument. Congratulations, Kyle, my friend who just graduated and is going to work as a photojournalist, multimedia journalist in Ohio starting, well, soon. Anyway, good luck, Kyle. This is where his graduation was held, in the sweltering heat, wearing a giant robe and a funny hat. Let's go down this way. Let's, where can we go? Go to World War II Memorial. Let's go up by the White House. Maybe something's going on over there. Okay, so they did declare a lid today until 5:30, which is slightly odd. Basically, it means nothing's on the schedule from working hours all day today, Monday. But you have to remember the Air Force One got back last night about 10 o'clock at night from Japan, which is a good, 11 hours time difference, 10-hour time difference. It is not uncommon to see an all-day recovery day after an international trip. That's probably why Speaker McCarthy's meeting has been moved till 5:30. Give them a chance to recover a bit from the big trip. I don't see the dog commander. I figured he would be out playing in these big fountains. If I was a dog, I'd be playing in the fountain. Heck, if I was a kid, I'd be playing in it. I'd play with the fountains right now, even an adult. But anyway, they must have commander locked inside somewhere right now. All right, let's swing around this way. I don't know which way to go up. I guess we can go up Connecticut Avenue, maybe. Trying to find the least amount of traffic, which isn't always easy. These red lights are not really timed for bicycles. I keep hitting a red light. Maybe it's because I'm running the red lights. There we go. Okay, Massachusetts Avenue and start at Embassy Row. There's the Portugal Embassy. And over here is the Embassy of Indonesia. This is the Walsh McLean Mansion. This was a private mansion owned by the Walsh or McLean family. They were the publishers of the Washington Post. Also the owners of the Hope Diamond. That's where the Hope Diamond spent its last years in private hands before being given to Smithsonian. There is Mahatma Gandhi taking a little hike down in front of the Indian Embassy, which is right there on my right. And as we go forward, we're just going to have embassies after embassies. We'll try to keep up. So that building right there, that is the Estonian embassy being renovated. It had a massive renovations recently. That's the Embassy of Luxembourg next to the Turkish Defense Attaché's pad. Over here on the right, we have, who is that? Don't even know who that is. That's the Greeks, though. That's the Greek embassy. And over there, that's the Irish. Next to the Irish are the Romanians, and across the street from the Turkish ambassador and the Korean consulate. Then over here we have the Kenyans next to the Vietnamese, who are next to the Filipinos, who are next to the Egyptian ambassador. Busy, busy, busy. Oh, there is Cameroon Embassy, and that is the United Arab Emirates. I believe that's their Education Affairs Office. That's Robert Emmet, an Irish poet, Robert Emmet Park, which is right here next to the Embassy of Chad. And the Embassy of Chad is next to the the Dutch ambassador, who is right over there. This is the Embassy of Zambia, but it's been under renovation since before COVID times. Not sure when they're going to open this thing up again. Whoa, tree. This next little one is either the Marshall Islands or the Federated States of Micronesia. It's one of the U.S. trust territories. They're independent countries except for national security and defense, where they defer to the United States. They're places that we basically took over after World War II. Embassy of Venezuela. Flat tire. That guy's got a flat tire and he doesn't even know it. Should I tell him? I don't know, I could probably catch up with him. Let's find out. He's passing the Embassy of Japan, which has an old building and then a more modern new building. And is that Burkina Faso? They're up here by the Turkish Embassy, one of the newest embassies to be added on Embassy Row. The Turkish Embassy is right here. And it is next to, this is Belize, the Embassy of Belize. Where'd that guy go with a flat tire? He's still going up the road. He still doesn't know he's got a flat. Or he just doesn't care. You know, I could probably catch him. This is the former Iranian ambassador's pad and the former Iranian embassy. Both of them are empty right now. They're across from the Brazilian embassy and the Bolivian embassy, and next to the South African embassy, the South African Nelson Mandela statue. Looks over at Churchill and the British ambassador's pad, and then the British embassy just up there. Okay, giving a tour while racing up a hill is a bit tiring. We're gonna pause. Okay, I think we located the car with the flat tire. I think he said no mas, no mas. And he is stalled out right up here. Let's check it out. Yep. Boy, they shredded that tire. They shredded that tire. But these grounds guys are going to help her out. Whoa! I saw a weed whacker come in my direction. That was a bit sus. Already up there, that is the National Cathedral, which means we're back in the hood, back where we hang out and start most of our hikes. Let's swing around this way. There you go. Nice. Okay guys, we are back in my neighborhood. I'm going to take a quick shower, change, get some food, chill a little bit, and we'll be back at one of the White House this evening, probably about 5 o'clock, and you'll see more of that. If not in this video, then the next. Thanks a lot for watching. See you next time.